Alright guys, exciting. We got the new raid and it is fun. I'm loving this new raid. I do videos on all the sections. Right now I got 2.1 done for everything except Mystic, which I'm going to have 2.2, and then as I get my opportunity to do the 2.2 stuff, we're going to do that. Oh, I don't have nothing for tech. I just don't have a good tech team. I'm working on it, taking some recommendations. I just hit the tech boss on 2.2, and I was able to get it to the last 6 enemies, I think, and someone else to clean it up. But as far as doing the first 2 nodes, like, my tech team's just not up to par right now. So if I don't have Doom alt ready to go, or I'm not doing the cleanup on a node before, I ain't making it to the boss. So let's get that out of the way. I'm sorry, you're not gonna see no tech content from me for at least 2 weeks while I get those guys up. So, but let's jump into this. We got Mutant section, Doom 2.1. I've also done the Mutant section on Doom 2.2. I didn't get to do the boss because somebody had already hit it, so I was just gonna do show the 2.1 for now. But everything worked on 2.2 the same way, except he took a lot more damage and Beast ended up healing more with his special. But let's jump right into this and let's get this video playing. And here, I'll show my team down in the bottom corner for a bit. So you see the T4s up top, you see their ISO 8, you see their gear, you see their levels. That's my Mutant team right now. I guess they're a little bit stronger. I think I just put a gear piece on Jubilee. So there you go. This team is working on 2.1 and 2.2, so highly recommend working them up. You can maybe hold off on Kitty a little bit. I think this red dude right here is going to replace Kitty because that ever important ability block for the Doom on the boss node. But let's jump into this footage real quick. So this node, does it look a little familiar to you? Come on, battery, give me a break. If it looks familiar to you, it's because in Doom 1.1 or Doom 1, whatever, the mini boss node that had a Hela on it, you just abuse the Greg. So you abuse the Greg, you get a bunch of kills along the way, and yeah, try not to kill Hela. You see I go for Phyla there and knock her down real quick. If you're getting too low, maybe you don't want to hit Bishop as much because you don't want him to be pinging you back all the time, but it works just fine. Now I see Silver Surfer. What do I want to do? I want to flip that defense up on him. I want to get him stunned. Here we go. Not stunned, but the Jubilee ult, very important to remember, guys, it also does a rewind. So we just killed Merc Lieutenant. He got offensive. I definitely don't want him to ult right now because that's going to cause problems. He's now blinded, so if he does ult, I don't care. So stun him, get Jubilee blind on him. That's how you get rid of that and get back to killing Gregs. The very, very strong part about Astonishing X-Men that they actually beat on symbiotes is they have so much giant AoE. It doesn't chain 3 or 4 times. It doesn't chain 3 times. It hits groups of 6 right adjacent targets, or it hits everybody, and that's why the Astonishing X-Men are just so good at abusing Gregs. And you see enemy Jubilee is also blinded, so I don't care if she ults either. We go ahead, we stun the Squirrel Girl so she's not cleansing anything, and then she's stunned now, so she's gone. There you go. Start beating up on this Silver Surfer. Flipping everything as we go with Beast, which is great. I love him as a skirmisher for that basic flip. I was talking with some Alliance mates earlier, and they were saying that they like him as a healer. But you've seen my Beast heal does. I don't think he needs that extra healing from the ISO 8. So the next wave drops in, and this next wave obviously has the 2 tanks and a Silver Surfer. That's a little spooky because you're locked behind it to get to the Silver Surfer. But guys, it's not an X-Men with the 3 skirmishers. You rip through taunts. If you're not a Kitty basic stripping it off, if you're not Beast flipping it, the skirmisher ISO is clearing it off. And then we get to the Silver Surfer. He's now blinded, so even if he ults, who cares? It's gonna miss, he'll whiff it, and this node is very easy. All you gotta do is survive that initial burst. You do get stuck behind the opening Bishop, so make sure you're able to kill a Greg, and just, if you need to, ult with Beast as soon as possible to get defense up and speed, and then just abuse Gregs for a little bit till you realign your health, and then kill everybody. And that's it. Very happy that mutants don't seem to be that they're going to get edged out. Like I said, I think Kitty is probably going to be replaced with Omega Red, at least for the boss node, so you can one-shot it. But we'll see the boss node. I do something a little tricky for the boss node, and I do suggest people do this for safety. It is what we did on 2.2, which is why somebody went in and prepped it for me, and then I finished it. But we'll get into that after this. Node number 2. So you see same team. You see my positioning there. I got Beast and Jubilee hidden in the corners, and they got Kitty and Iceman adjacent to Bishop. So when they get that splash damage, Beast gets the healing. And so if anyone happens to die, hopefully it would be Iceman, if anybody, so he gets to come back. But if anybody dies, at least I still have my trifecta of importance. So we open up with the Beast Ultimate. Now that's important. You want to make sure you have that up coming into this node, because what it's going to do is going to let you get ahead of this Elsa. So we go. We hit everybody with a slow. Fantastic. We can go ahead and strip this taunt off, turn it into defense down. We're kind of just going through the motions right now, trying to get our first kill. We got offense up and we're charged. I don't know why we basic there. Okay. But you see, because we did the Beast Ultimate, we get the opportunity to stun the Elsa before she clears everything. And now we're good to go. We're not worried about her cleanse and everything. So we just start picking people off and we get the train rolling. Once that train rollins on the Astonishing X-Men, it does not stop. So we have our ultimate there, a little bit weaker than it should have been. We should have done that on the turn previously, but that's okay. Now this was a little bit of a misplay. I do want to get rid of the long shot. It's important to get rid of him before the second one drops in, but I probably would have wanted to get a immunity on that Hulk over there and just let him kind of get pushed. So let's get defense down on everybody, spreading that with the Jubilee special, of course. Now let's pop this Emma. Boom, gone. A big Bishop is obviously key to this team. Now that this team is fully farmable, guys, go all in. Now that we know they're going to work in Doom, at least up to 2.2, go all in. I'm loving Astonishing X-Men. I've always loved them. And hey, look, we got a multiple man. That, you guys know what that means. That's basically Hela 2.0. Yeah, you got to hit him a couple times to get it spawning, but he gives you all the speed meter you need. So now we're getting blinds out there, so we're not worried about all these abilities coming at us. Of course, Black Bolt Special is non-blindable, so that is what it is. But here, see? Oh, they're about to take some turns? Well, let's summon some multiple men over here. Okay, Blind does the job. Next, Jubilee comes in. There goes Polaris. Start doing some AoEs. We hit multiple men, and we took out a clone, so we're getting some speed. Hulk's hitting nobody because he's blinded. Take out the Sinister. And at this point, you probably want to start kind of saving your cooldowns a little bit. The last wave is, I think, another Black Bolt and Long Shot. And somebody was telling me they had both Long Shots spawn at the same time. For all of my attempts on the Mutant node so far, they don't spawn until I kill this entire wave. So I'm not sure if that's just awkward luck or what. It could be because the way speed meter works, I'm getting so much speed meter that it's prolonging before they come in, and then I'm killing the entire wave. That's entirely possible. But you see how this is hilarious. So what happens is we're killing the multiple men, dupes, and we're hitting multiple men, so he's spawning more dupes, and we're entering these last two characters with so much speed built up that we should just be putting on auto basic. I don't think I had auto basic enabled up until today for some reason. But now, yeah, so I just auto basic this part now. And you actually get through this node pretty comfortably on time. This node was the sketchy node on 2.2, where to get the ball rolling at first, to get through that first long shot, that was a little troublesome. I don't think I had Beast ult coming into it though, so that was why that was the problem. But yeah, I'm loving the Mutant nodes. And there you go. There's node 2. So now let's look at the boss node. And we're going to get a little cheesy with this boss node, guys. I don't think you could one-shot it even if you didn't try to do this cheese. But this cheese is going to make it super safe, super fun. And we're just checking out the teams here. We see we got some people that summon. Of course, we got the Doom that summons. Let's abuse what the Doom does. Okay. So we don't have an ability block. That's why I think this red dude up here, Omega Red, is going to replace Kitty so that you can one-shot this node. But until he comes, let's look at a method. Pretty tough team, but let's talk about this Kestrel real quick. This Kestrel apparently doesn't have her passive. So watch what happens here. I flipped the offense up because I was worried about her damage. And she has the offense down. She has slow. We put offense down on more people. Start beating up the Jubilee. I want to get into blind on her. See, she kept all her debuffs here, Kestrel did. So she kept the offense down. She kept the slow. So she hits like a wet noodle. Perfect. So she doesn't have passive. Great. I want to go before enemy Jubilee. I don't want her to turn meter rewind anybody or stun anybody. So we get that out of the way. So there goes Doom's first turn. Of course, we're going to kill that bot. And what I would have liked to do, if I was smarter, I would have killed the Doom bot over there. I would have got, well, Kitty's blinded right now anyway. But I would have found a way to get Disrupt on Thanos before he does this. So he does open with Taunt. You do get stuck behind that. You got to figure that out. So we go ahead and clear that. Kill the Doom bot. I don't have slow on Doom right now, so he's about to take his second turn before I'd like. But look, I got 2 people in red. Doom ult is only going to heal one of them. Looks like we use the special there. Here comes the ult. Oh! Nope. No, I don't want none of that smoke. Get out of here. So he used his ult. He had 1 turn. I quit. Nope. We go right back in. He is now on super low cooldown. I didn't let him get those extra free turns to get that cooldown up faster. It's going to take him, I think, like 10 or 11 turns now just to get to his ultimate. And by then, I've already fed off of him. Now, mind you guys, these Dooms are getting the speed boost and the energy when they drop below 50%. So keep that in mind. So we do exactly how we started the old node. Except, guys, you'll notice Jubilee got healed. Corvus didn't, so he was free speed. Thanos over there didn't get healed. So we're set up now. We're set up to run this. See, we got defense down all over the place. Watch this. Attacks into defense down characters. Kestra, where you at? Where you at? Why aren't you hitting nobody? I mean, I'll take it, but okay. So I don't know if that's a bug, if that's going to get fixed or what. But without it, it's a pretty easy node. So don't fix it. Take this as payment for that Wolverine event. So there you go. There goes Jubilee. What I should have done there is I should have got a slow on Doom. But that's okay. We start beating people up continuously. We flip that defense up into defense down. Take out the Zemo. And now here's a pretty tough node, guys. So we got 3 Falcons, 1 new Falcon, 2 old school Falcons, and we got Sharon Carter. Now Sharon Carter is probably going to be your best kill target here because you do not want her hitting you with that stun. You don't want her hitting you with defense down and ability block. So let's make sure we take care of that. But first, I got a low Kestrel. We got to take care of her. We got a low Thanos over there too if we wanted to get really, yeah. Let's spread some offense down and some slow. If it kills him. Yeah, there you go. We got a slow on Cap Sam. That's clutch. See, I attack the Kestrel because I know that I got the Skirmisher and it's going to peel the buffs off. It does just that. So now Kestrel is open to my attacks. Without that defense up, she takes a lot more damage. And there she goes. Next, I got Sharon Carter. We got her low enough, but just her abilities are scarier than Falcon's. I absolutely believe that 100%. There she goes. See, Cap Sam is actually going to open up with his ultimate, so I don't want to get Disrupt on him just yet. We ult over there. We get a Doombot down, which is great. You see, he just got the energy and the speed. So keep that in mind. Don't let him keep ping-ponging back up in health. Especially when Maria comes in. So there, we actually landed a stun on Cap Sam, which is super uncommon. He does kick out of it right away. See if we can get the Disrupt. No, we're just going for basics. He does have slow, so Kitty is going to get another turn before this becomes an issue. But we got 2 minutes left. We hit auto. So that's the thing with Astonishing X-Men. You hit auto and you go for it, right? There goes another Doombot. Cap Sam getting pretty low. OG Falcon is gone. Doom is on his last leg too. And here we go. So a great thing about this node, or this lane, is that Merc Lieutenant, he is so squishy. He's free speed meter, basically. So this should take Doom out. And we go right for the Merc Lieutenant because he is just so squishy. Get a slow on Maria. Of course, that's great. If we can't flip the immunity on Zemo, that's cool too. Get offense down on him. Nope, we go for the basic. Should have went for offense down there. That was a bit of a misplay. We got a minute left, so we still got lots of time, actually. Here comes the special, so that's going to put blind in everybody as well as slow. And now we got an autoplay, and we're just going to walk through the rest of this node. So what happened on 2.2 for this is somebody did the first part for me. I went in for the second part. I think I only left Zemo and Maria Hill with slivers of life left, and someone went in and cleaned up, got them T4s, which is great. And if you're my alliance, you're watching this right now, I'm sorry if it feels like I'm bullying you and grabbing all these boss nodes and all these T4s and everything. I'm just doing it for the videos, and as soon as we make some of these, actually, you know, we're going to calm down right away. We'll do 2.2 videos instead of the 2.1s slowly as we go, one section at a day. So, not looking to be blowing hundreds of cores either. I don't want to take part in this Wolverine event. That ain't for me. There you go, guys. So there's the mutant section on 2.1. Like I said, you can take my word for it. I did it on 2.2, and this team worked just as well. Using that shit on the boss node. Very important. I don't think you're going to get through that Doom ult otherwise. So guys, if you like this video, please like, subscribe. We're going to have more of these sections coming out in the near future. Probably one every day. I'm going to do them all tonight. So I'm going to be wearing the same clothes. So I do have more than one pair of clothes. This is a pretty fly sweater from Banff, though. Anyway, guys, take care, have fun, have a good weekend, and I'll check you later. Peace.